Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to continue with our Reddit clone, and today we are going to implement our search functionality. So I know that everyone was asking to continue this series, so here it is. So first let's go to our client. Let's check the source and let's find this header thing. So here we have the header, and now here we have our input with a lot of classes and placeholder. Let's put it like this. And now we want to have our text in state. So let's go maybe here and let's define it here. So let's do const and let's do search text and search text. Use state and default will be an empty string. Alright, next we want to use this. So let's do here value on our input, and the value will be search text. And now if it changes, so on change, we want to take the event and do set search text to event target value, like this. Alright, so now we can do some typing here. Alright, so the next thing is that when someone clicks enter here, we want to redirect to search results page. So to do this, let's see, let's open maybe app.js. We have a lot of context here for auth, authentication, post modal, user context. I will add a redirect context so we can do some redirection from here, from header so we can redirect to search results page. So let's create a new file here. Let's call this one redirect context.js, and here let's just define a simple context. So const redirect context equals create context from react.js, and the default will be empty object, and we just need to export default redirect context. And now we can use it also in our app.js to provide this context back to the header. Alright, so we can later redirect from header to a results page. Alright, so let's put it here. So redirect context here, like this, and let's do that provider. Yes, and we need some value that is required. For now it will be an empty object, and here inside we will put all the right routing like this. Okay, but now we need to provide some information. I'll put it here in the state of our app. So let's do const redirect and set redirect will be equal to use state, and the default will be false. Oops, like this. And now we can pass here both redirect and set redirect. Alright, so now let's go back to our header, and here we can use our redirect context. So let's do const, and we only want to update the redirect, so let's do set redirect. We will get set redirect from our context, that is provided by our app.js. So let's do use context, and the context we are going to use is redirect context. Let's do it like this, and all those use context and redirect context and all those stuff are automatically imported for me. So if it doesn't do it for you, you need to add those manually. So this redirect context and this use context here. Okay, but now we have set redirect. So now we can do redirect to search results page or something like this. So let's check this. We have a form with an empty action. So let's replace this action with some on submit. And on submit we want to run, let's say we want to run some function. Let's call this function do search, so we can do some search, and we will get an event here. So on submit we will run do search with the event, and first and the most important thing is to do event prevent default, because otherwise it will use the default get methods to update the URL and redirect the page. But we don't want to do this. We want to disable this default behavior, and we want to redirect to a search results page with this set redirect. So let's do just set redirect, and let's say we want to redirect to slash search slash, and now the text that we want to search. But just to be sure that everything works properly, let's do encode URI component, yes, like this. So in case there is colon or some special character, it will be encoded. And here we have our search text. All right, now this will only update the context, and this will not redirect because we have not implemented the global redirects yet. All right, but let's go to app.js and let's see. We want to implement our redirect somewhere here because we have this redirect here, and but it doesn't matter. But it needs to be inside the routing. So let's open this one. Okay, and I think I will put the redirect here. So here inside, let's get redirect. So const redirect, and let's also get set redirect just in case. And this we'll get from use context, and the context is redirect context. All right, now what do we want to do? We want to check if there is some kind of redirect. So if redirect, then we want to do return, and here the special redirect component that we get from React router DOM. So redirect to, and here we just put redirect. Yeah, and this has been imported for me here. All right, so when we have a redirect, we just redirect there. All right, but do we miss something? Now let's test if it works. Let's maybe add a comment somewhere here. Yeah. Let's put YouTube and comment, and we have YouTube here. Right, now let's do some search and let's see. Nothing happens. All right. Okay, so redirect should be inside router. Yeah, sorry. So let's get rid of this. And here inside router, let's check if we have redirect. And if so, we want to put our redirect here. Redirect to redirect like this. And if we don't have redirect, so no redirect, then we want to put all stuff here. So let's do just this React fragment. And now let's grab everything from here. And let's put it here. Okay, now it works. All right. Yeah, hello Photoshop it. We have first comments. All right, so now let's see. If we have redirect, we are going to redirect here. If we don't, we just display all the stuff. All right, let's see. But we don't have any view for search results yet. So let's see. In app we have routing and routing switch. And here we have some routes. And I think I need to add a route for our search results. So let's do route exact path, and the path was /search/ and now the text. So let's do just text. And the component is, we don't have any components yet, so I will just go and this like this. And now let's create this component. So new file and search results page, because we have page everywhere here. Search results page, enter. All right, so now function search results page. Function, let's say it will just return a div with test, and here just export default search results page. Okay, now we can go back and use this component here. Search results page. Yeah, now maybe let's see if something works. Let's see, let's search for YouTube. Okay, it doesn't work. Let's refresh. Oh, we got this. Okay, just a small bag. We got test and we got the header. Okay, let's go back here. And now we need to know what is the search phrase we are searching. So let's do const and let's get text from, I think it's inside props. Inside props we get match and params. And now let's see what do we got here. So text, yeah, we got YouTube. Okay, so now we need to do some searching and show the posts. So I think we use the same structure that we have here. And there is this component for listing, posts listing. And basically it just fetches the comments and it, yeah, just loops through them and shows one by one. All right, so I think I can just copy the return. So we have the same structure here and the use effect that fetches the comments and the state. So let's do like this. And let's put this in search results page. Right, like this. Let's now see if we search for YouTube. We get all possible posts because we are using the same endpoint that we are using for homepage. All right, how many parts are remaining in the series? I don't know. If you guys want me to implement more features or fix bugs, then let me know in the comments. What do you think is important? All right, but back here, we are fetching comments, but we are just fetching all the posts. So let's do comments search equals, and here let's just add this text. And now in our backend, we just need to handle if there is search param. We want to not show all possible posts or comments, but instead those that matches our search. So let's see. Let's close client API, and in server we have all those endpoints, and here we have app-get comments. So here we need to get information about search. So let's get our search, and this will be request and query and search. Okay, so we have our search string. Let's see if it works. Let's go to network. Let's refresh this page. Yeah, we get comments, and there is search param here, search YouTube. So we can get YouTube here inside search if there's any search. All right, so now here, if we want to search, we need to provide this to our Mongoose query. For now, we have only find where root ID is null. And this is because just to show the posts, not comments. But even posts are called comments because the data structure is the same. All right, but we want to do that if it's homepage, so there is no search. We want to pass this root ID null. But if there is search, so for example this home search page here, we want to fetch all possible comments, so not only root ID null, so there can be also posts, anything, sub comments with this search. So I will get this from here and I will put it here. So let's call this one filters, maybe, yeah. And filters will be equal to, if there's search, then we want to do some searching here, filters for searching. Otherwise we put the default filters here, that is root ID null, so it's only the main comments, so the posts that we get here from on the homepage. All right, but back to here, and we need to put here filters. So on our, it will not show here. Let's see, save, reload. We don't have YouTube here because only with root ID null. So no comments, only the posts. Right, but let's go back to the search page. Right, and here we want to do some search with our search text. How do we do this? Let's see inside our comments how the structure looks like. In each we have body and author, and I think we'll just search inside body. So let's check that we have something inside body. So here the only thing we need is to check that body. Let's use regex here, regex, and the regex is search, but with any text in on the beginning and on the end, so it can be also in the middle. So let's do, oops, like this, and anything here, and also anything after. Okay, and I think this should work. So now I should see only YouTube. Yeah, I see only YouTube, and some white space that we can fix later. So I see YouTube, and when I click on it, it shows this comment as a post. And this is not something I want. I want to, like, on the same way it's on the home page. When I open something, it shows this post, and this YouTube is a like sub comment. And I want to do this also for search results. All right, so let's go to this post listing, and let's see how it works. It just lists the posts. Okay, there can be some links inside here, and here we have, if it's not open, then it's a link, and it uses the ID of the comment. Yeah, but instead of using the ID, we want to use the root ID if it's possible. So let's do here, let's put it inside like this, and now let's check if there's props root ID. Otherwise, whoops, otherwise this props ID. Same here. Let's do like this, and let's do props root ID, otherwise props ID. Okay, now if I search for YouTube, and there is some bug that I need to refresh the page. See YouTube? Yeah, it opens the post, not only the YouTube as a post. Right, but we have some issue here that when I search, it just shows a blank page and I need to reload. I think it's because of this redirect here. So when we have something to redirect, we are just redirecting, but the problem is we are redirecting all the time, indefinitely. So that's why it's showing this white page. And the thing we want to do is that if there's redirect, we want to redirect once and just set the redirect to null or empty or anything else that will not keep redirecting. So here inside I would use effect to check to make it empty after redirecting. So every time redirect changes, so in the dependencies we put redirect, we want to run this function, and here inside we check if redirect is kinda true, so it's not false, not null, not empty. If it's not, if there's something inside redirect, we want to do set redirect to, let's say, false. Okay, now let's see. And it didn't work. and it's empty. Let's see, do we get any result? No. Okay, because it's YouTube instead of YouTube. Now we get some result. Let's see if everything works. If I just type YouTube, enter, yeah, everything works. And the thing to remember is this wouldn't work if set redirect wouldn't be async, but because it's async, it works. Because we have something inside redirect here, and we are checking it here. So we know we have something to redirect and we are setting it to false. If this set redirect will be synchronous, so no async, the redirect will be changed directly to false. So here inside render it will be false and there will be no redirects at all. But because the state is async here, so here we have redirect and here we're checking if there's something inside redirect, and this function is async. So even if we set it to false, it's not false immediately, but after some milliseconds. So we still have time to render this part, and for now we still have redirect, something inside redirect, so we can redirect before it's changed to false. Yeah, but it looks like everything works. Yeah, maybe now let's just fix those scroll bars. So let's go to post, I guess. No, it's not here. Post content. It's not here. It's something with comment, I guess. Comment model right here. So here we have some click out handler and stuff. Border fixed top 0. So let's see. We want to move those scroll bars to the right, so it not be inside the pop-up. So maybe here let's do an extra div, and this overflow, let's put it here. Yeah, kinda, but we need to put everything inside this div. Yeah, almost, but we have those comments and stuff outside this background. Maybe let's remove this max have. Yeah, now it works. Let's try to open something longer. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it works. Let's do some testing. Test 0. Oh, I need to. Yeah, it works. And if I click out, it works too. Alright, I'm afraid it's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you want me to continue with other functionalities, I don't know, notifications or I don't know, something else that you miss here, let me know in the comments, and I will consider just continuing with this. And I don't know, what functionality guys do you need most here? We can build it together. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day, and see you in the next video.